Welcome to Fat Boy's Garden. Today is April the 20th. Going to give you a quick update on my garden and some of the progress that I've made. First of all, I am changing this bed into drip irrigation. So I've got my tubes already ran with the sprinkler heads in there. That's one notable change for 2020. And now let's look at the plantings. This year I've got something called a Chef's Choice tomato. Never heard of it, but it was something new at the nursery that I get my plants from. So I got about 5 of those in there, along with a Carolina Gold that I'm planting in there. We got some large leaf basil back there. I believe that's basil as well, and I think that is thyme, and over there is rosemary, and up here is some sage that just never took off, and then looks like we're getting some blueberries now. So next step in the process with my blueberries is I've been saving these plastic bottles, so I'm going to put some stakes up, because I've had these blueberries now for about 4 years, 3 maybe 4 years. Never gotten any blueberries. The birds eat them all. So I'm going to attack the birds this year. I'm not going to let them eat my blueberries. I've got some netting that I'm going to put over that. And I seen this idea on YouTube, using those bottles and drape the netting across those bottles and let the draping hang down. So I'm looking forward to that. And then let's take a walk over here. Let's see here. We've got some hot peppers mixed in there with a few sweet peppers. I've got something this year called a Caribbean habanero pepper. Never heard of that, but it was something new. We've got some serrano peppers in here. We've got some red peppers in the middle there. Then we've got a cayenne long slim pepper. Something called a chili willy pepper. And then of course your serrano pepper again. And then over here we've got both red pepper and yellow peppers growing there. Over here we've got our dinosaur kale, along with some collards there, and some collards there. And this was my surprise. I've never planted mustard greens before, and these things aren't even a month old, and they are huge. So it looks like it's going to be time to harvest some of those out of there. And then we got some beets back here. I believe those were bull's blood beets, I think. Over here it was labeled cauliflower, but I'm not sure what that is, because I'm not familiar with, it doesn't look like it's going to have a head in there, so I guess we just got to wait and see what grows. And then back here we got some broccoli going. And even though I got my sprinkler heads in there, I still haven't plugged up the water up here yet to start with my irrigation. So that's going to be my plan probably tomorrow, because it's going to rain most of the day again today. Over here we have some more cauliflower right there, and some more broccoli there. And I still have 1 tray of okra that I still got to plant. And I found a new home for it up here on the hill up here. And it's going up the hill. For the most part, everything up here is done finally. We've got our tomatoes in here. So these are all Cherokee purples. And then I stuck an eggplant in the middle. Over here we got an eggplant. There's my little nemesis right there. See them there? Those damn squirrels are just everywhere. I am so sick of squirrels. Over here we got a tomato called an Alberta peach. I'm inclined to believe that those may have been mislabeled at the nursery because I can't find any information on them. I've also got a Mountain Spring tomato in there. And then over here, I've got, I believe, 4 different varieties of eggplant. I've got a classic eggplant. I've got, what else we got in here? There's another classic. We got a little finger. We got a dusky. And then I've also got black beauties interspersed in there. Over here we've got cucumbers. Got my trellis already set up for that. So hopefully we're going to get quite a few cucumbers. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to go back in there and I'm going to plant a couple of bush cucumbers and stake them. Over here we have beans. We've got wax beans. We've got Blue Lake beans. And I've got, let's see, wax beans, Blue Lake beans, and Wando beans growing in there. And I've kind of sort of kept these gates over the top of it to keep the birds or the squirrels and the moles from eating up my seedlings. Over here we've got jalapenos growing there. And over here I've got zucchini squash and yellow crookneck squash. And back there, here's why I'm hating these squirrels. They are just one by one going in there and eating up these collard greens that I planted. And as you can see, there's a fresh hole where they dug up that plant. And they're just pretty much eating them little by little. I'm not done with my garden yet because I still got to take and plug up my wire. So they're going to get the shock of their life once I get that wire hooked up. I'm almost done setting up my sprinkler heads. So this is all new. These 5 boxes here, well, 6 boxes are all new. So I've got most of the plumbing is set up. I just got to plug up the ball valves now. And I just been kind of sort of taking it a step at a time, because when I first did those boxes, I found out that I forgot to glue some stuff together. So I kept getting all of these leaks. So I'm making sure that I take everything one step at a time, make sure everything is glued in. And so far, it's all glued in. Look at there. There's another squirrel. These damn squirrels, I tell you. I don't know what we're going to do about those squirrels. Over here, I've got okra. Now, I know I got to thin it out, but I was just tickled pink that those things actually grew. That really surprised me. And just about every one of them have germinated. And then over here, this box I built yesterday. No, I built this box on Saturday. So this is where I'm probably going to put that other okra I've got. Or I'm also thinking about maybe putting some corn in there. I haven't quite decided yet, but I got to make a decision here. And I think that is everything up here now. So this is just a little quick video update of what's going on with my garden. And hopefully sometime this week I'll get all my water hooked up and start putting this stuff on a sprinkler timer. So, and I'm still tickled pink about the progress I made back here. That used to be a China berry tree. It won't have China berries anymore like that one. That's in my neighbor's yard. So they can keep their China berries. And so I've got this China berry tree won't produce anymore. Eventually I'll probably go ahead and get them to cut it down. There's another tree. The kudzu is pretty much dead on that finally after I sliced it, but you see the widowmaker hanging there by a thread. And back here was a tree that fell, so I'm slowly but surely getting all of this cleaned up. I'm in no big hurry. I normally reclaim about 5 or 6 feet of my yard every year. So I'm This whole hill used to look like that. Just ivy everywhere. Everywhere was ivy. There was nothing up here. And I've just slowly but surely reclaimed my backyard. Well, this is TJ from Fat Boy's Garden. We'll see you next time.